Prehistory. For many of us, he is still that man in the black glasses and jacket defending Earth from an alien invasion. However, not many people know that talented actor Will Smith is also a hip-hop performer and the highest-paid celebrity of 2008, as well as a great and loving father of a family. Will Smith is a simple kid from Philadelphia who has achieved incredible success twice. In the mid-80s, pioneering the comic hip-hop genre, and 10 years later, achieving recognition from audiences and film critics around the world. Among his most outstanding works are Independence Day, Men in Black, Bad Boys, Robot, I Am Legend, The Pursuit of Happiness, Hancock, and many other great films that have become Hollywood classics. The actor has been nominated twice for an Oscar for Best Actor, in 2002, Ali, and 2007, The Pursuit of Happiness. Childhood and adolescence. Willard Christopher Smith was born into a poor family living in Philadelphia in 1968. His mother worked in a regular school as a teacher and was absolutely unhappy with her salary or personal life. His father was an engineer in manufacturing, so he might not be home for days at a time. I don't remember my father spending much time at home. He was often absent or came in at night. But we did get together on holidays. That was probably my only happy moment of my entire childhood, Will says. Will Smith is the second of 4 children in a large family of schoolteacher Carol and reefer engineer and former U.S. Air Force officer Willard. He has an older sister, Pamela, and a younger sibling, twins Harry and Ellen. When Will was 13, his parents divorced, but both his mother and father continued to have the greatest influence on the children. His father often took Will and his siblings to work with him. My father was a real go-getter, the actor recalls with warmth in his mind, in the sense that he would do anything to keep his children from going hungry. As a child, Will's school buddies called him nothing but Prince. This nickname the actor received because of the innate charm and a hanging tongue. The young man could deftly get out of any trouble, and in addition, he was an excellent student, refuting racial stereotypes. At the time of the actor's youth, many blacks in Philadelphia did live in poverty, among them many drug addicts. But Willard Smith worked hard to get his kin out of the bottom, and taught his children to persevere in the first place. My father was cruel, but not a tyrant. He always taught us courage. If he had found out I was using drugs, he would have killed me. I'm not exaggerating. But he's a role model for me. Will ended up graduating high school with honors, and was offered a scholarship to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MT, one of the top technical schools in the world, but turned it down because he preferred a career in show business. Will has been involved in contemporary music since childhood, and as a young man he made rapping his profession. Rap. Back in his youth, along with his best friend Jeff Towson, Will Smith formed the band DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince. All the lyrics for the duo were written by Will, and there were no foul language in any of the songs, so DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince records could be bought by teenagers without parental permission, which helped make the project commercially successful. On the other hand, the aggressive gangsta rap artists made fun of the guys who, in their opinion, made snotty rap for girls. Nevertheless, the duo was rapidly gaining popularity. For example, the single titled "Parents Just Don't Understand" became an instant hit, and 2 albums by the young rappers quickly went platinum. In 1988, Will Smith and a friend became the first rapper to win the prestigious Grammy Award. At the age of 21, the already fantastically famous Will Smith suddenly realized that all the millions he had earned had vanished somewhere. Moreover, by then he had earned $1 million in debt, and creditors were already demanding payment. As luck would have it, the group's popularity had just begun to decline. New players appeared on the American humorous hip-hop scene. The guys from De La Soul were Will and Jeff's main competitors, and after them, similar groups began to appear like mushrooms after the rain. Flushed with success, Will Smith begins to try his hand at filmmaking. In 1990, he was approved for the lead role in the popular television series, The Prince of Beverly Hills. In fact, the role he chose is not much different from his own character, so the guy becomes even more popular after successfully playing the role. It was very easy to play the character, knowing that he was a copy of me. Same reasoning, character. It was like I wasn't acting, I was just walking around and doing what I thought was right, and it was all recorded on camera. Encouraged by the triumph, Will decided to move from television to the big screen. In a big movie, Smith made his debut in 1992, in the film A Day in the City of Angels, playing homeless Manny. The following year, the actor successfully brought to the screen the image of a reckless guy in the movie Made in America. And his appearance as a charming crook Paul in 6 Degrees of Alienation caused a sensation among viewers and critics. Popular love of the audience came to Will Smith after the release of the action movie Bad Boys, 1995. Here, the actor appeared as a policeman along with Martin Lawrence. The contrast of their lifestyles, Will Smith played a swaggering playboy, while Lawrence, a model family man, and memorable humor brought the film high marks from critics. By 1997, falls into the legendary film Men in Black, which even today remains the best work of Will Smith. In 1997, the actor appeared before the audience in the role, which remained for him throughout his later career. The adventures of charming Agent J from the comedy action movie Men in Black was loved by millions of people around the world, and Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones were among the best acting duos of the 90s. The story about a secret agency, a kind of immigration service for aliens, boosted Will Smith's bill by another $5 million. At this time, the actor recalled a forgotten music career and released 2 consecutive albums, Millennium and Big Willie Style, which were expectedly successful. At this point, the older movie star generation became proud of Will. And Whoopi Goldberg even called the young man, Sonny. Another victory was not long in coming. The actor played alongside Gene Hackman in the movie Enemy of the State. However, the next work, a cowboy in the comedy Wild West, directed by Barry Sonnenfeld, became a failure, although the track from the film again conquered the American charts. The most frustrating thing is that Will Smith turned down the lead role in The Matrix for this picture, and the world forever connected Neo to Keanu Reeves. Will Smith now in recent years, Will Smith has been doing a lot of executive producing, the Cobra Kai series, the drama Life in a Year, Karate Kid 2. The actor has plans to shoot a sequel to Hancock, but the status of the project has not yet been determined. Also, as a director, Will Smith intends to shoot the biblical legend of Cain and Abel with a vampire bias. Here are his quotes. 1. Realism is the fastest route to mediocrity. You can't do more, achieve anything worthwhile in this life, if you lack ambition, if you don't dream and value yourself. Realism is good up to a point. Yes, there are things in the world to look at realistically. But that doesn't apply to your plans to achieve your goals. Remember, high ambition will lead you to so much more. I would never have achieved what I have achieved in my life if I had evaluated my capabilities realistically. 2. All your life people will treat you unfairly. Leave it to God to deal with them, or the hatred in your heart will eventually eat you up from the inside. Don't stoop to someone else's level, and don't let other people drag you down. 3. Send everyone who doesn't believe in you to hell. Remember once and for all, believe in yourself, the main incentive to achieve the goal. If you do not believe in yourself, you will not achieve anything. So avoid those who make you doubt your own abilities. 4. Love is the most important thing there is. All achievements in this world came about because of love. If Da Vinci had not loved his work, he would never have painted the Mona Lisa. Vivaldi would never have written fantastic music. Spielberg would never have made incredible pictures. Absolutely all discoveries in science, in art, in all walks of life have come about because of love. 5. Money and success do not change people, they simply enhance what is already there. A noble person will always remain as such, with or without $1 million in his account. His positive qualities will be strengthened if he gets money. So will meanness, greed, and hatred. If a person has them from the very beginning, then wealth will pervert him even more. 6. Our problem is that we spend money we don't have on things we don't need, to impress people who don't deserve us. This is probably the biggest mistake any society makes. Remember, if you want to find a good amount of money in your account, spend your money only on things that really matter to you. Isn't it morally perverse to buy an expensive dress or car just to make your coworkers jealous? 7. Don't waste your thoughts, emotions, and feelings on undeserving people. Will you be able to sit on the button for long? I don't think so. It will hurt you, won't it? So why do you regularly scroll through your thoughts talking to people who are unpleasant to you? Why do you regularly worry about all kinds of jerks ruining your life? It's better to spend your energy doing things that are good for you. 8. Don't chase people. Be yourself. Your people will come into your life. They will stay in your life forever. Allow yourself the luxury of surrounding yourself with people for whom you genuinely have feelings of light. Those who will support you, believe, and help in difficult times. And those who are not worthy of you, chase them away. You don't like to drink shit, do you? 9. Sharing talent and capacity for work is one of the great secrets of the greatest men of all time. There have been thousands of examples throughout history of talented but lazy people ending up at the bottom of the barrel. Talent is only 1/10 of what you need to achieve their goals. The lion's share is persistence and hard work. It's only hour after hour, year after year, regularly honing your skills that will eventually get you where you want to go. 10. Helping others improves your own life. Life is a funny thing. You never know who may lend a helping hand at the most unexpected moment. Often it is the person to whom at one time you have helped. So do not be greedy for a kind word, support, and sometimes money. Help others, and it will return to you 100-fold.